Pisces, welcome. Welcome to my channel. This is a reading for the Pisces Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anyone who feels drawn to this particular reading. Cross watchers, always welcome. The reading is general, it's timeless. Whenever it finds you, there will be a message here. There will be something that resonates. Take from it what you need, Pisces. And when you need it. Okay, so 6 tarot cards that we're going to interpret, or try to anyway. You can see the pictures, you can see the image, the colours, the images. May give you an impression. You may get a feeling from these cards, which would be good, which makes it more personal. And then we have 3 oracle cards to look at as well. We're starting off with the Hermit here. Pisces, what's made you go into your cave to meditate, contemplate, following your own guiding light, listening to your inner voice, relying on your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge. You're carrying your owl, that wisdom around with you. And there's obviously some sort of problem, some sort of challenge. It could be daunting, it could be difficult, and you're trying to do your best to find a solution, and I think the best solution is to be found within rather than without. Well, I can see what the problem is, or some aspects of the problem. There's something you've been putting off, putting it on the back burner, hoping that it would go away. Some sort of obstacle, distraction, setback, barrier. You're in the process of changing. Well, you have been in the process of changing, a bit like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The snake of healing and protection. Transformation has shed its skin, a new cycle has started here. And perhaps that's what's been the problem. You haven't get used to the new narrative, the new truth, the new circumstances that are all around you at the moment. Now, the 10 of Wands, that's a very positive card. 10 of Fire, releasing that big bundle of burdens that you've been carrying around for ages and ages, and that's also something that you may have contemplated in your cave here, how to release these burdens, because you cannot carry them any longer. It's just the burden is just too heavy, it's making you ill. And these burdens are not all your burdens, they're also burdens that you've taken on for other people. And perhaps they expect too much from you. They're becoming too demanding, they take you for granted. They take, and they don't give you anything in return, or very little anyway. Well, you could throw yourself into work, as you seem to be doing here, carrying out your projects one at a time, very diligently, very conscientiously, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. And whoever employs you, Pisces, is very lucky, because you are paying attention to detail. and you're doing everything to finish the job, or the jobs that are given to you. So, yeah, whether you're employed, if it's your own business, of course, the same applies. You still have to create something. You still have to do something that you can sell to make your money. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor right now, which is very nice. There is progress. You're in full control of this wheel. You're aware of all the aspects, especially when it comes to work here. And now you'll crack the thing with releasing the burdens as well. So things are definitely looking up here. Still doing some self-reflection here. You come to terms with the new opportunities, the new choices, the new chances, possibilities. There's new potential. Use your power, your potential, your ability, your talent and your skills. Keep that wheel turning in your favor. Okay, in this new phase in your life, well, the Emperor. Now the Emperor is someone who's fully in control, especially as you seem to be riding around here, you're sitting on your throne, but you also seem to be floating on your sword of clarity and truth, transparency, honesty, higher communications. You're seeing things from a higher perspective, that's for sure. You're being in control. You're trying to keep the situation together. You're trying to keep everything so you can keep the overview and you don't lose track of what's going on. Because there's a lot going on here. Especially under the surface. That's why you've gone into the hermit mode, because you want to do a little bit more of a deep dive into yourself. This is a journey of self-discovery, isn't it, that you're going through right now? Who are you? Well, what do you want? How are you going forward from here on in? What's your path? What is your desire? What do you want to create? What do you want to achieve? Are you reaching your desired potential here? Is there anything holding you back? Well, the rain has come, and rain is cleansing, purifying, makes things grow. You're becoming more creative. Ideas are growing within you. You become more imaginative, motivated, full of ideas. Vitality, you're also becoming healthier, getting healthier. You get some new ideas of what changes you want to make regarding your diet, your exercise, and so on. Anything to do with health, mental health as well. Oh, wow. We have the venom, the gift, the poison. So, there's something, I think, bubbling just below the surface, as I mentioned, and that's the feeling that there's something not right. And it's a very strong feeling. Something around you is someone, something, a situation, a person, persons. They are trying to throw you off your path. They're poisoning, they're jealous, they're envious. They're throwing venom your way. They're not helping you, they're hindering you. That is your stumbling block here. That is your obstacle. Now, it might not be so apparent what that actually is in your life, and it may have gone on for quite a while. This poison has been slowly eroding the mind, the body, and yours, without you even noticing, slowly chipping away, perhaps planting little self-doubts here and there, trying to make you feel conflicted and full of contradictions, trying to throw disharmony at you and stress, disagreeing with you. And yeah, it's been eating away at you. So it needs to be identified. What is it? Who is it? And it needs to be dealt with. It's as simple as that, and it's as complicated as that. But you are the Emperor. You can do it. Now you see things from a higher perspective. Now you know that there is a poison around you. Whereas before you weren't sure. You had a sort of a feeling and an inkling and discomfort. But now you are damn sure that is the truth. So, one more card. The fireflies glow, guidance, small lights, and hope. Guidance from the divine, the universe. Little glimpses of hope, lights, small lights in the darkness. So gather all your lights together and make them into one great big flame and attack this venom that is around you somewhere, somehow, in a challenge, in a situation, in a group of people or one person. So, and before it swallows you whole and you won't know what to do, you are now seeing things much, much clearer. You're going to have the inner guidance. You're going to have that light, the voice. Listen to your inner voice. Trust your inner voice. Take back your self-confidence. Take back your potential. Take back your power. So, yeah, it's a bit like the devil card, you know, chipping away at your power, making you feel frustrated, pinned down. So, wow, Pisces, there's a lot going on here and it's very interesting. So, keep your wits about you. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant. Don't let this turn into an existential crisis. Stay on top of it. Stay in control. Don't forget you're the Emperor. You have the power. Bring it out of you. Self-confidence, self-acceptance, self-belief, self-awareness. Connect your higher self. You expand that consciousness. Be open-minded. Break the old cycle. Break the old pattern barrier. Smash it. Smash the old constructs, the old concepts, the old limiting beliefs, and embrace your new era of enlightenment and divine guidance. So Pisces, it's been a pleasure reading for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take very good care.